Hello, and a warm welcome to everyone considering making beautiful Hilton Head Island their home. You've likely been captivated by the stunning scenery, the world class amenities, and the promise of an unparalleled coastal lifestyle. And believe me, Hilton Head delivers on so much of that dream. But beyond the beautiful brochures and idyllic vacation experiences, what is it really like to live here day in and day out? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain to share some surprising facts about life on Hilton Head Island, the wonderful aspects, some of the unique challenges, and those quirky details that define island living. This is especially for those of you aged 45 and up who are seriously exploring Hilton Head for your next chapter, perhaps as a primary residence or a significant second home. We're going to cover everything from daily conveniences to Mother Nature's moods. Before we dive into these island insights, if you're serious about understanding what life is truly like on Hilton Head, or if you simply love learning more about this incredible place, please take a moment right now to give this video a like and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We explore all facets of Hilton Head living, and your support helps us create more in-depth content just like this. You won't want to miss out. All right, let's start with a fundamental piece of island geography: access. Hilton Head Island is primarily connected to the mainland by one set of bridges carrying U.S. Route 278. While these bridges offer stunning views as you arrive, they are indeed our main lifeline. What does this mean for residents? Well, during peak tourist season, or if there's an accident, which unfortunately does happen, traffic can back up significantly, sometimes for a long time. It's just the reality of island infrastructure. Locals quickly learn the best times to travel on and off the island, rely on traffic apps, and sometimes you just have to build in extra time or adjust your plans. It's a small price for paradise for many, but definitely something to be aware of if you're envisioning quick, seamless trips to Bluffton or Savannah at a moment's notice, especially during busy periods. Next up, let's talk about modern conveniences like on-demand deliveries. If you're accustomed to having a vast array of DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub options available at all hours in a larger city, you'll find that Hilton Head is a bit different. While some delivery services operate here, the selection can be quite limited, and delivery zones might not cover the entire island uniformly. Similarly, while Amazon does deliver, that next-day delivery promise often translates to two-day or even slightly longer delivery here on the island. It's not a deal-breaker by any means, but it does mean a slight shift in planning. You'll likely find yourself supporting our wonderful local restaurants for dine-in or takeout more often, and perhaps planning your online orders with a little more lead time. It's just part of the island rhythm. Many people dream of the off-season on Hilton Head, and it truly can be a wonderfully tranquil time with fewer crowds and cooler weather. However, one surprising fact for potential residents is that many shops, restaurants, and even some services significantly reduce their hours or close entirely during the deep off-season, particularly in January and February. While essential services are always available, that charming boutique or your favorite waterfront cafe might take a winter break. For residents, this means adapting. You learn which local spots remain year-round staples, you might cook at home more, and you embrace the quiet. It's a trade-off. The island feels more yours, but with temporarily fewer commercial options. It's definitely something to experience if you're considering full-time residency. Hilton Head Island is renowned for its beautifully maintained communities, often referred to as plantations, though many are moving away from that term. A surprising fact for many prospective homebuyers is that most residential areas on the island are gated private communities. Living in these areas almost always involves belonging to a property owners association, POA, or homeowners association, HOA, with associated annual fees. Furthermore, in many of these communities, particularly those with extensive amenities like golf courses, tennis clubs, or private beach access, joining the community's club may be mandatory for homeowners, or at least highly integrated into the lifestyle, with its own set of dues and fees. These can range significantly, so it's absolutely crucial to thoroughly research all POA, HOA, and mandatory or optional club fees, and understand what amenities are included when you're looking at properties. It's a key part of the financial picture of owning a home here. This next point sometimes surprises people. Hilton Head Island does not have its own municipal police department. Instead, law enforcement services are primarily provided by the county sheriff's office. They have a strong presence on the island and are responsible for police services. The town of Hilton Head Island does have its own excellent fire rescue department and other public safety personnel who handle things like beach patrol, code enforcement, and emergency medical services. But for traditional policing, it's the county sheriff's deputies you'll see. Rest assured, Hilton Head is consistently ranked as a very safe place to live, and the sheriff's office works closely with the community to maintain that. Okay, we're about halfway through our surprising facts about living on Hilton Head, and I truly hope this is giving you a realistic and valuable perspective. If you're finding this insightful, and you haven't yet, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps other prospective homebuyers find this information. And be sure to subscribe because we still have some major topics to cover, including hurricanes, and then some of the truly wonderful, heartwarming aspects of calling this island home. You won't want to miss it. Living in any beautiful coastal area means respecting the power of Mother Nature. And here in the Lowcountry, hurricane season, which runs from June 1st to November 30th, is a very real consideration. Now, it's important to have the right perspective. While a direct hit from a major hurricane isn't an annual occurrence, the threat of tropical systems impacting Hilton Head is something residents prepare for every year. This could mean dealing with effects from a nearby storm, like heavy rain, strong winds, coastal flooding, or facing evacuation orders if a more significant storm approaches. Hilton Head has experienced impacts from hurricanes like Matthew in 2016, which caused damage and prompted evacuations. So, for homeowners, this means having a hurricane plan, understanding evacuation routes, and considering appropriate homeowners and flood insurance. It's simply a non-negotiable part of coastal living that requires preparedness and vigilance, but it's very manageable with the right approach. Right? Let's shift to a fantastic perk for those who choose to call Hilton Head home: free beach parking. As you may know, and as I covered in a recent video on the new 2025 beach parking rules, which I'll link for you, visitors to most of our town-managed beaches now pay hourly or daily parking fees. However, as a full-time resident or property owner within the town of Hilton Head Island limits, you are typically eligible for free annual beach parking permits for your vehicles. This is a significant benefit. It means you can easily pop down to Folly Field, Islanders, Dreesen, or other beautiful beach parks without worrying about feeding a meter or paying a daily rate. It truly enhances the beach lifestyle for locals and is a much appreciated advantage of living here. Now, for one of an overwhelmingly positive and perhaps wonderfully surprising fact for newcomers, you will find an amazing community and incredible friends here on Hilton Head. Sometimes people worry that an island or a resort community might feel transient or isolating, but that couldn't be further from the truth for residents. Especially for those in the 45 and up demographic, there is a wealth of opportunities to connect. From countless social clubs, volunteer organizations, and continuing education programs, to sports leagues like pickleball and golf groups, fitness classes, arts communities, and neighborhood gatherings. This island is vibrant with activity and filled with welcoming people from all walks of life who've also chosen to make this their home. It's incredibly easy to get involved and build a rich social life. This next one isn't so much a surprising fact as it is an almost guaranteed emotional experience. You will absolutely fall in love with our sea turtles. Hilton Head Island is a significant nesting ground for loggerhead sea turtles, and during nesting season, from May through October, the island community buzzes with a shared passion for protecting these magnificent creatures. You'll learn about the dedicated efforts of the Sea Turtle Patrol, the importance of lights-out policies near the beach at night to protect nesting females and emerging hatchlings, and the sheer magic of seeing a protected nest knowing new life is developing within. For many residents, participating in or simply respecting these conservation efforts becomes a deeply rewarding part of island life. It connects you to nature in a very profound way. And finally, a nuanced reality of living on Hilton Head is what I call the island bubble. For many, this is a huge part of the appeal. That feeling of being slightly removed in a secure, beautifully maintained environment, away from the hustle and bustle. It fosters a wonderful sense of peace and community. However, this also means that for certain things, perhaps highly specialized medical care, major airport access for a wider range of flights, or specific types of large scale retail shopping, you will likely need to travel off island, typically to Bluffton, Savannah, or even Charleston. It's not a major hardship by any means, just a practical aspect of island living that requires a bit of planning. Many residents find it's a very small trade off for the incredible quality of life here. So, as you can see, living on Hilton Head Island comes with its own unique set of characteristics. There are incredible advantages: the natural beauty, the strong sense of community, the active lifestyle, those wonderful resident perks like beach parking, and the deep connection with nature. And yes, there are also realities like the bridge traffic, the seasonal shifts, and the considerations of coastal weather that require a bit of adaptation and planning. Ultimately, being well informed about all these aspects, the delightful, the practical, and the occasionally challenging, is what empowers you to make the best decision for your future. For so many who choose to call Hilton Head home, including myself, the unparalleled quality of life, the stunning environment, and the vibrant community far outweigh any of the quirks. It's about finding if that unique balance is right for you. What are your biggest questions about moving to Hilton Head? Or perhaps you're a resident and have another surprising fact to share. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Let's continue the conversation. If this deep dive into Hilton Head living was helpful, please don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more real insights into life in this beautiful corner of the Lowcountry.